Hi guys, welcome back to Love Cooking with Toffa. Today I'm going to be making pasta with steak inside. So let's get started. I just have some extra virgin olive oil over here that I'm adding into my pan. Just enough for frying. And while this is heating up, I'm just going to get my onion and chop it up finely. So basically, here we go, that's my onion that I'm going to be adding in. And I'm just going to braise this onion until it is translucent. And I will be right back when we get to that step. I am back just to show you that I'm adding in some water to my onions, and you can do the same. So guys, at this point my onions are translucent and almost braised or completely braised, but I will be adding in my steak now because I want my steak and my onions to braise together. So I've cut my steak into strips the best I can, and I'm just going to add it into the pan. Like that. I am also adding in salt and pepper to taste, but I took some peppercorns and I'm adding this into the pan as well. Danya powder. And this is optional, you don't have to add black seeds. But if you have it at home, that's awesome. And now I'll just add in a teeny tiny little bit of water, and I will braise the steak, and I'll be right back when we get to the point where it's nicely braised. Guys, just an update. So the steak has changed its color completely, but you want to braise your steak until it's nice and soft, so you can taste the piece whenever you feel that okay, it's been braising long enough now. So at this point I'm going to be adding in some more water, and then I will check back with you guys once my steak is done. Here we go. So guys, I'm at the next step now. I have some peri-peri powder. If you have cayenne pepper, if you have chili powder, it's okay, doesn't matter. And then I also have some garlic, crushed garlic, that I'm adding in here. Go. And then I'm just going to stir that in. As you can see, most of the water is cooked away by now, which is fantastic. And yeah, I'm just going to let it braise some more and dry up as best as possible, and I will be right back when I get to that step. So now my steak is done. This is basically what it looks like, and oh guys, it smells super divine. It is as dry as I could possibly get it. And what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to close it and set it aside, and now we'll get to frying the peppers. So guys, we're going to dry fry the peppers now. My stove is off, and I have some cook and bake that I'm just going to spray in the pan. There we go. And now I will turn on my stove. Here we go. I'm just going to do that until it's toasted. And yeah, I will show you what that looks like. It takes about 5 minutes, and I will show you what that looks like. So there we go, that's my peppers. It's nice and toasted, so it also gives it a nice smoky taste to the pasta. So I'm going to set this aside. Guys, I have my pasta cooking over here. I wanted to use penne, but I realized that I don't have penne at home, and I decided on what to make today. just before I finished work, so I'm using macaroni. And my colleague was saying that if she doesn't have an ingredient, then she doesn't cook the food. So I decided I will put a tip in here for her. If you do not have cornstarch, what you can do is you can just take some of the pasta water and save it to thicken your sauce. I am back at it with the steak, and I will be adding in fresh cream, just pouring it in. So I have my stove on very low at the moment, and I'm going to add in some salt to taste with this, as well as pepper, but this time around I am using fine pepper. You can use white pepper, all depends on what you have at home. Just enough to taste, and then I'll turn it up to medium low and bring it to a boil. So here we go, guys, it's now at its boiling point, and I'm just going to be adding in some cheese. You can use mozzarella, cheddar cheese, whichever cheese you have at home or the cheese you prefer, and as much or as little as you like. And then also to that I'm going to be adding in some lemon juice, just a few dashes. There we go. And then I'm going to stir, turn down the heat a little bit. There we go. So guys, this is the point where you can add in your pasta water if you want your sauce to thicken. I'm adding in some dried mixed herbs now, and I also have rosemary, but like I said, it grows outside by me, so you don't have to add in rosemary if you don't want to. I'm not adding in too much, just a teeny tiny bit of rosemary for a boost of flavor. There we go. I'm just going to stir. Guys, the smell, oh my god, I'm so excited. I am so excited. I can't wait to eat as per usual. There we go. So I'm just going to cook it for about 5 minutes more. I don't want it too thick because I'm still adding pasta into this, but I'm mixing it together in a different dish with the dry fried peppers, green pepper, and I will show you how to do that in just a moment. So guys, on this side I have my pasta, my macaroni, and I'm just going to add in my dry fried peppers, and then I'm going to mix it together like that. And to this I'll be adding in the sauce, the steak sauce. I'm just going to mix that together as well, and I will be right back once I have all the ingredients incorporated.